Iman Gadzhi made millions in a 5-day event, and this is the exact video that will show you how he did it and how you can apply those same principles to your own coaching business. And before the event even launched, he was already making millions. And I'm going to explain everything on this video, and of course you can apply those same principles. It starts off with the front end. These are all the ads I saw on the lead up 1 week before the event was hosted. This is the example of going crazy and performing at the highest level. This is why Iman Gadzhi has such great success, is that he takes the things to the next level. Nobody's doing retargeting ads like Iman to this extent, which is why he made millions before the event even started. It begins with having a front end, whether it was paid media, ads, whether it was retargeting ads. He went crazy, like I just explained. These are all screenshots I took, as well as that IG stories. He went crazy on IG story. He made story ads. He had organic stories being posted. Once again, funneling the whole front end, right? So again, all of these things can actually come into fruition and can actually work. And of course, he had a YouTube vlog that was also posted. I think it was a couple of vlogs, which he would CTA saying, I'm hosting an event, and in that case, register below, blah, blah, blah. And that was the front end. Then it went into the offer structure. So the offers he used was number one, register for a free 3-day event plus a WhatsApp group. It was a 3-day event, but it was actually 5. He implemented 2 bonus days, which again helped him with sales. And I'm going to explain that as well. That's pretty much the hook, was register for a free event that's going to help you make money online and make it with AI. That was the general consensus. Along with that, have VIP tickets plus a low ticket upsell. Before the event even began, he already had 900,000 leads. With that, 15,000 of them actually bought the VIP tickets, which before the event even started, he was already in the green. He was at a net win. And in this case, he made around 1.5 million just off the VIP tickets. And then he also had some MA upsell, what it looks like. So my prediction would be, it would have been a 197 to a 997, which would mean either 1.5 mil to 7 mil to addition to the VIP tickets. With a structure like that, he also used some of the money models within Alex Hormozi's new books, where it's like he's already collecting cash before the event even begins. And these, I guarantee you, based off the ad budgets and everything that went into this, was already paid off for just by this offer alone. The funnel itself was pretty simple. You register for the event, you get your free ticket, it goes over exactly what you're going to learn, and it shows pretty much prizes for people that are going to win and that participate. When you click get my free ticket, you have a opt-in structure. So you reserve your spot. This is how you're going into the funnel. This then gives the ability for his team to reach out to you, for you to receive email marketing, and once again, have your information where they can probably call you, outbound you, and go from there. So your name, your email, and of course your phone number. So this is the application and the opt-in. That would have more than likely been screened into a CRM where his team would have probably saw it and of course made actions on it. I'll speak on that as well. On some of the things he could have done that I feel like could have been better, because I went through the funnel myself. I was acting like a consumer. But then it began. Day 1 began. It was a 3-day structure from September 28th, September 29th, and 30th. So day 1 was an introduction. It was more of like a mindset shift. Once again, when you have an event with 3 days, it's good to put people in the right mindset, give them a general breakdown, but more importantly, not pitch straight off the bat. And that's what he did on day 1. So from that point onwards, day 2 was then promoted on IG stories. Day 2 starts. I'm making a massive announcement shortly. You'll want to be there live. And day 2 came across, and from that point onwards, it got pitched. Right, so the core offer was a $2,000 ticket where he has some software, Synthesize AI, Ghostwriter OS, and these bonuses as well. And straight off the bat, on day 2, he already pitched the price and already pitched the core offer. With that, he gave a crazy guarantee, which is why if you do run a structure like that, you should run a very crazy guarantee. I mean, I've never seen a guarantee like this where you're guaranteed to make at least 10x on your investment, or we keep working with you until you do. You know, most people have an offer where even if it's similar to this, it's work with you until for an extra 90 days. But this guy put like, we will work for you until you do. And usually Iman Gadzhi and somebody like him, when you have such a big personal brand, when you make claims like that, you know it's going to be true. You know his team, you know everything within his personal brand will actually follow through on that. So it makes it a no-brainer. Day 2 wrapped up, and once again, he promoted the VIP ticket. So catching up with VIP winners from yesterday. Today we dropped something massive on the general stream, cost me 7 figures to make, available for you. And once again, promoting day 3 starts. Going into day 3, it was just another breakdown. So it was kind of a revamp of day 2, but just still more value, still more things being given. And once again, pitched it again with the guarantee. And with that, after he actually wrapped up his segment of it, he brought in a very special guest. If you guys don't know, that's Jason Fladian, and he brought him on as a Q&A guest. The benefit of this after the event is actually done, it gives time for, number one, open yourself up to Q&As from people watching the event. And also people can actually have time to purchase and get more comfortable, because the more time people spend with you, the case is they're more likely to buy. All right, so it gives them the opportunity. That got funneled into a joineman.com. And within that was the pretty much buy funnel, which is where it's my AI system build you a profitable digital product business, get access now, that once again get your opt-in information, which then was used, which I'm going to go over here. They have your information, they can opt you in, and it was a $2,000 WAP page. And with that, you also have some financing options. You have split it. If you're an American, obviously I'm currently in Dubai in the UAE, but in the Americans, they also had other financing options like Sezzle, which once again, for people who don't have 2K upfront, he was still able to actually convert them. And then it went into pretty much day 4. And day 4 and day 5 were just 2 bonus runs. But like I put here, it's just an opportunity to give more value, collect remainders. Like I said, the more time can people spend with you, I guarantee the amount of people he probably would have closed on day 4 and day 5 would have been a lot, just for the sake of more time, more information on the topic. And with that, collect remainders and liquidate it all. They didn't waste any time. They didn't do like a 1-day event. They took 5 days of event to liquidate as much as he could and as much as his team could. Day 5 was pretty much the exact same. Give more value, collect more remainders, and liquidate even more. And the backend strategy was pretty simple, I think. And of course, I'm sure Iman knows what he's doing. But again, you had, by putting in your opt-in information earlier in the funnel, which is why you guys definitely should have a funnel, a VSL, an application opt-in that screens into a CRM. I did receive a WhatsApp message, just kind of going over somebody on his team called Lucas from Iman's team. I noticed you started the monetized checkout, but didn't finish. I would presume this is an automated one, but I feel like something they could have done, but definitely could have worked, is actually implement some outbound dialers. They had some outbound dialers actually calling you on the event or whatever happened. I feel like that could have printed. Beyond just the WhatsApp message that I received, you also have email marketing, right? So once again, when you put in your email, you're opted in legally to be able to receive these messages. So I got a couple from here as well. And that's how he's probably even able to liquidate even more and get more out of it. And with that, he also had like a discovery channel on his funnel where you could book in kind of like a 20-minute, and I'm sure on that type of call, it's where it opens you up to being able to ask questions. Somebody on his sales team would be able to help you, assist you, and actually get you on board. But I feel like that's something he definitely could have done, is by implementing an opt-in structure, is just make the most out of it. Like actually have some outbound dialers on the team who are actively calling every single body, registered, people who attended, people who actually went through the checkout but didn't proceed. All of these people could have been dialed, but I didn't receive anything on my end. But that's exactly how Iman, like I said, a master of the game. This is just a pure example of how many retargeting ads and how many ads he had set in place before the event even began, and how he was already profitable. The guy was already at $1 million gain before the game even started, before the event. So with that, there hasn't been any leaks. There hasn't been any undertones of how much he actually made. If it actually does come around, I'm going to find out. I will pin it in the channel in the comment section, and you guys will know how much he actually did. But just off this math, like before the event even started, he was already making millions. Hats off to him. It's how you build and how you become so good at the coaching game, the info game, and how you guys can, again, use these principles. Main ones being having a good offer in place, having good lead magnets. With that, maximizing cash up front and LTV by implementing VIP tickets, low ticket upsells, funnel people in, get people warmed, get them expected to what's going to happen, set the agenda. With that, collect their opt-in information. So then you can actually call them, you can email them, just like Iman did towards the end days. And like I said, how do you structure a successful event where everything is very meticulous? All the recordings are actually on his YouTube channel. I'm sure you can go back on there. Simple it is. It wasn't difficult. It wasn't complex. They really just did the basics, and they did the basics well. So that's exactly how Iman Gadzhi made millions off this event, and how you can apply those same principles to actually apply it to your coaching business and make millions yourself. If you guys actually want to implement these systems when it comes to your front end, having offers in place, actually building out a funnel, going into the application, the opt-in section, building out your CRM, and actually building a sales system that's going to make your coaching business more profitable, there should be a link at the bottom of the video for my Calendly session. You can have a personal chat with me. Just fill in some of the questions and you can kind of see what availability is on the calendar. And if it's something that you guys want to deep dive and maybe potentially want to set up yourselves, you can book it in a time and we can obviously have a chat. If anything, There also should be a link to my Instagram where you can obviously send me a DM. I always reply. Any questions you have or any thoughts you had on this video. Because it is pretty crazy. Like somebody like Iman is somebody we should all take inspiration from and analyze their principles. Because to make millions before an event even begins is absolutely mind-blowing. So if you guys enjoyed the video, also drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you on the next one.